Hi everyone, it's Kristen here from the Dahlia Society. I'm here to talk all about sewing, pattern inspiration, new fabrics in the store, and a brand new bespoke box release this Sunday night. So stay tuned if you want to hear all about this news. If you are watching every week and you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And also hit that bell if you want to be notified when the new episodes are released each week. And I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoy this content to help other sewers just like you find the channel. So what have I got for you today? Brand new fabrics from Dashwood Studios, brand new patterns, a box release Sunday night. That's right, we are launching our beautiful Emerald City box inspired by the Wizard of Oz. Very Art Deco style aesthetic. Can't wait till you guys see the fabric for this. So we are putting it together at the moment. We are really thrilled because this box has been in the making for many, many months now. There are quite a few boxes that I've had in creation in my mind for a long time. It's a matter of, do I find the fabric first? Do I find the inspiration first and the theme? Sometimes it's the fabric, sometimes it's the theme. And this one happened to come together and I'm so excited because like many of you, I am guessing you're huge fans of the Wizard of Oz and mainly the Emerald City. So if you think about the kind of time when the book was written and that kind of, the Art Deco styling, I think, is a big inspiration behind it. So I can't wait till you guys see this because it's a favourite of mine. And you might see a new top I'm wearing. This is a top from the fabric from last month's box. A lot of you had reached out and said that you absolutely love this fabric. It was right up your alley. Very, very different, very punchy and cosmopolitan, very chic. Of course, it's the Dolce Vita fabric. And if you have seen any of the unboxings, I'm sure if you watch Deb from DB Designs, Hayley from the Haymeadow, and even Katrina from Create Something Pretty, they all managed to grab one of these boxes. I must also tell everyone out there that these ladies are very good customers of mine. The boxes they buy on their own, they're not sponsored. I don't gift the boxes out. So if anyone's out there thinking that they are handed these boxes to advertise for me each month, that's not how it goes. They've always been wonderful customers. They love purchasing the boxes each month. They're always really honest reviews. So I don't do paid promotional work. I don't pay anyone to do promotional work. We do all that here on the channel. They're very authentic reviews by customers of mine. So just in case anyone's out there thinking that we send these boxes out and they're all advertised. No, that's not how it goes. So everything here on the channel, we do our own advertising. We have such a fantastic subscriber base here, and I've got to say I absolutely just gobsmacked every month when I see how fast these boxes sell because I know a lot of you are loving what we're putting out. So it's just a big thank you from me. So the Dolce Vita box, of course, this fabric was a beautiful viscose print, kind of a nod to an animal print but with a bit more colour in it, and the lyrics thread throughout it is just so breathtaking, really, really glamorous. The pattern itself that we used this month, or last month I should say, was from the makers Italia, and this is a tie front blouse. I love this pattern. I modified it a little bit. I lengthened it and I put side splits on. Also the sleeve, I decided to, instead of leaving it plain, I put elastic so I can pull them up, which I love doing. I know you guys all know that. I love the fact that this blouse is also, you can make it with either the narrow tie or the wider tie. And what I love most about it is it's got that nice drop sort of V-neck. I prefer a lower sort of V-neck, and having that nice tie, you can either have it tied like that or you can have it loose. Or you can have it with the wider tie. So a really nice make. And of course the makers Italia patterns have a beautiful catalogue of very high-end looking patterns Now, Frances, who runs the Makers Atelier, she designed patterns for a lot of the very famous brands, a lot of the big stores as well for many, many years. And she decided to go out on her own and make her own patterns, which is fabulous. So you'll see on the website that they do look very high end. It's almost like you're browsing through a store catalog when you see the patterns, because she's taken a lot of inspiration from what she knows people love and tweaked it herself. And I just love that we can make that in the size that we need. Yeah, really, really love the pattern. Definitely would consider making another one of these. And I really would love to go through her pattern catalogue there, and noting that all the patterns are PDF only. There are no paper patterns, but we are very happy to print A0 for our customers. And a lot of you have already gone on to purchase the Makers Atelier patterns in the past. And of course, the box was all things to do with Dolce Vita, feeling like being inspired by sitting in a coffee shop in Florence. You'll notice there was a coffee bag from Victoria Coffee. There was a beautiful, very famous biscotti of mine. It was a Florentine. I love those. They are definitely a favourite. The scented gift of the month was the coffee wax melts, which I have burning myself right now because I love the smell of coffee, and I'm very lucky that I have my own barista here each morning. If my husband Joe is home in the mornings, he always makes a cappuccino for myself and whatever kids are home at the time. So we're very lucky to have that. We are big coffee fans. And of course, you'll see there's a matching thread and some beautiful little coffee and gold buttons in the box as well. So I loved how that came together. The little postcards Phoebe designs, all these postcards on Canva as well, and really loved seeing that, how that one came up. Talking about all things Italian, we were lucky enough to head into the city last week. Joe and I ended up going to Johnny, Vince and Sam's Italian restaurant. Now, if any of you guys watch Sushi Mango, the funny comedy skit team that's they portray the older Italian or Greek men, and of course it just reminds us of a lot of Joe's relatives and his uncles and his dad, and when you hear the accent and the way they pronounce things, it's just hilarious. But what we loved is going into that restaurant. It is all themed. You feel like you're in Nonna's house. You feel like you're in, I felt like I was in my in-laws' house, looking back at all the furniture, the wallpaper. They've got everything aesthetically like you are in your Italian grandma's house. So we loved it. The food was incredible. I don't think they take bookings. You have to just sort of waltz in and hopefully get a seat. And we were just blown away by the beautiful food, cocktails, and just the general service there. So I can highly recommend heading into Lygon Street in Carlton to get a beautiful meal at Johnny, Vince and Sam's. So the Emerald City Box launching 7 p.m. this Sunday night, the 8th of September. Don't forget, there are limited numbers, of course. We love putting these boxes together for you guys, and we're very happy to combine anything else you'd like into the box orders as well. I would normally be filming outside because we've just had a really nice day yesterday, but the whole week we've had nothing but wind, really catastrophic, terrible high winds. A lot of trees came down. There was power out. I know one of my daughters, Eliza, where she lives, they've had no power for 3 days now and just got it turned back on. And of course, yeah, it can get very tough when there's no power. But we were very lucky here. We didn't have any damage other than across the street. There was a couple of trees down. But the wind's coming back a bit now, which is not great for filming outside. My daughter Charlotte has just arrived in the UK this morning, so it was really nice to see that she arrived safely. And a beautiful viewer, Alison from Ireland, had reached out and said, hey, if your daughter needs anyone over here in Ireland, I'm here. So thank you so much. That really means the world to me. But yeah, she's over there with her in-laws and her boyfriend, and they're going to have a wonderful time gallivanting around. So yeah, so it's nice to just, it's really weird to think she's on the other side of the world. And when you see how long that flight takes, I know a lot of you have said to me that you're so far away. I think it was, she did a stretch from Melbourne to Perth, which was nearly 4 hours. And then she went from Perth to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And that was another 6 hours. And then I think there was a 15-hour flight from there to Heathrow at London. So she had quite a big day of travel last 24 hours. So it was really nice to see her touch down safely. So a long way away. So hello to anyone watching over there in the UK. yeah, in Ireland and Scotland, of course. A lot of viewers there watch me every week. So let's get going with the new fabrics first. Now, these ones have been in the works for quite some time now. Last year, you'll remember that Dashwood Studios, in collaboration with Rachel Parker, have the most beautiful design rayons with viscose wovens, which are just incredibly colourful and bright. And of course, Rachel Parker is a surface design artist, and she collaborates with Dashwood Studios to make some beautiful, beautiful fabrics. And this is called the Chroma range, which is a collision of vibrant colours and very sort of involved graphic prints. So really love the use of colour here. And we've got 6 different prints in viscose rayon. Same thing. I love these. They are, I think they're 145 wide. The colours are just so incredible. And a lot of people have asked me, can you get some cooler colour tones in? We do tend to have a lot of warmer tones and bright tones, but these are a bit of both. And I know a lot of you love brights and pastels, and that is both of these mixed together. This one is the Prism, Chroma Prism in blue. That is a beautiful combination of graphics and colours together. Have a look at that beautiful drape, really lovely quality viscose there, and love the use of colour. Her fabrics are just, or her prints, I would say, her designs are so beautiful. You'll see the Rachel Parker on the selvage there. I love it when you can see the art come together on fabric. I really enjoy having artist print designs in because you can see the work and the love that goes behind them. Now, these are also all great for mixing and matching. So if you want to make a dress, maybe with tears, you want to mix and match all the prints, they all go together beautifully. The scaling's perfect for that as well. This one is the Mermaid Chroma Blue Waves. Of course, really lovely seascape kind of colours. The blues, the lavenders, the pinks work beautifully together there. Love the movement in that as well. The balloon sleeve blouse by Pattern Emporium would be amazing to showcase this with that really lovely big drapey sleeve, or maybe even a tiered dress. If you're looking at sewing for summer, of course, spring, summer here in Australia, these would be perfect as well. But really love the colours. And this one is the Tides in the really pretty, you'll see it's got waves throughout it and the little lines as well there. So I just love the use of colour, and I have got a lot of blue and turquoise bands. A lot of you love these colours. Some picks up actually, because the old arms are getting a bit sore for lifting all these fabrics all day, I've got to say. But love the look of them together as a combination collection of prints. If you want to combine, do some print matching, that would be beautiful. The next colour range in the Chroma, of course, the Prism again, you'll see the Fuchsia Prism, which is just really bright and vivid with that gorgeous deep kind of fuchsia, the reds, the blues, the yellows. That one is amazing. So bright and colourful. All the colours of the rainbow in there, but absolutely love that one. Then we've got the Terrain, which of course is similar, or same print as the Tide one, but this one is in all things pink. So really gorgeous watermelons and candy pinks there, touch of orange as well. I love the way it moves when you see it move and float around, and you can see the look, how that print looks, and imagine it on the body, I think would be incredible. And of course the last one is the Ribbons, which is the last viscose one we have from the Dashwood Studio Chroma range. That is all things pink, fuchsia, lilac, and the orange as well. What a gorgeous combination of colours. So really enjoy when Rachel Parker's designs. I have got quite a few of my me-mades that are from the Rachel Parker Dashwood Studios fabrics. So, and at the moment I know we're the only ones that stock Dashwood Studios in Australia, so we're very lucky we have a really good supply that looks after us over in the UK, but absolutely love that we can showcase these artists and all the work that goes into their beautiful fabrics. We have got new patterns in store as well. Now, you may remember that I am a big fan of Wardrobe by Me patterns, and I have some favourite patterns of theirs that I have made time and time again. You may remember the Miri dress we made for the April box in 2023. It's a fabulous knit dress pattern with a really nice crossover neck It's really holds you in. It's got that shawl collar at the back. It's a beautiful one to make. So you won't have any of that unraveling or flashing happening. Really love this pattern. And there is also sew-alongs for all these patterns on YouTube. So that one is the Miri. And you can scan them back to see photos and reviews, which is always wonderful. It looks fabulous in any kind of jersey, knit, viscose jersey, or even a ponte if you've got a fair bit of stretch there. I made mine in a crepe jersey from Lady McElroy, the ladies in the hats, and absolutely love that. I really would love to make that in a long line version or a midi version as well. So that one is fabulous. I think the measurements, the size range is from 0 to 24. The other one here is the Wonder Wrap dress, another beautiful knit wrap dress. Viscose cotton or ITY with a really nice drape will do that one a lot of justice. It's a really nice classic wrap. The AEST dress is a beautiful boat neck style. That one's, you can use a medium to heavyweight jersey. So it'd be beautiful with a merino jersey or a ponte for winter, or just a really nice ITY wool or cotton jersey as well. You guys will remember the Marion dress that I made for my birthday dress this year, and of course I made it in a really nice leopard print ponte, which we still have a little bit available in store. It's fabulous in a ponte, but you can also use it for lightweight jerseys, anything with a 30 to 40% horizontal stretch, like a bamboo, viscose, tencel or cotton. Fabulous because there's not many knit dresses, shirt dress styles around that I know of. But I am dying to make that one in the scarlet red colour ponte that I've got cut out already. I'm going to do a short sleeve version of that for spring, summer. So I really like that dress. It's a fabulous pattern. There's also the woven patterns I've got with the Piper tunic, which is also a tunic or dress. The tropical shirt, which is a fabulous men's pattern. I think you can, it's men's sizes, but really just about anyone can wear that. I know my son has got his eye on a fabric that we've got, and he wants me to make him one of these tropical shirt patterns, so I'll be doing that. And then we've got their newer patterns, which is the Bolka dress, which is a beautiful, for lightweight wovens, a dramatic effect sleeve. You can use a cotton or linen or soft, if you want softer effect, of course, viscose or silk. Really nice statement sort of placket front with a great looking sleeve. Also, you can make that in a blouse, which is fabulous. And their Freedom dress, which is another one, and I have seen Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles make that, and it's gorgeous. I think she's got a purpley colour one. I'll put a pic of her in that. Drew me to that straight away. Lightweight wovens like cotton, of course, viscose, double gauze, silk or linen is perfect for that dress as well. Beautiful bishop sleeve. And you've also got the option to do a tie at the neckline as well. So I've been wanting to get Wardrobe by Me patterns for some time now. So we're slowly increasing all of the patterns. I think we've just about got every pattern brand that we've ever dreamt of in store, which is fabulous. We have got a restock of some Friday Pattern Company patterns coming on their way. We've also restocked the Nell dress. They are back in stock now from Tilling the Buttons. There's a lot of people that have been waiting on that dress pattern. It's been very, very popular. There's also new pattern ranges coming from Lise Taylor. We're also getting the new Mason Fauve range for their autumn winter collection, which a lot of people get very excited about. So that's all happening as well. Now, as well as all that, we are venturing into bag making supplies. You'll see that we have been very lucky to be able to stock the very famous bag pattern company, Noodlehead Designs. And of course, Noodlehead, you'll know their patterns are very, very aesthetically just so beautiful. Their photography is so beautiful. I remember listening to Love to Sew. There was an episode where Carolyn and Helen, they were interviewing the lady from Noodlehead. I've very rudely forgotten her name. We'll put it on the screen here, put a pic of her as well. She was talking about her ethos for the company, how she came up with the name and the designs, and they've just grown and grown and grown and become very, very popular patterns. So you'll see we have just about all their whole catalogue. There's, I think, 3 or 4 patterns that we're still waiting to get hold of, but we will be getting those very shortly. We've got quite a few plain and print canvas fabrics on their way. We'll also be getting hardware. We're getting bag strapping, ready-made strapping and webbing in and zips. So that's all in the next couple of months. So stay tuned for all of those newbies, which is very exciting. There's also a really lovely new range coming of fabrics from Devonstone, which is in collaboration from the beautiful Lindsay Ray from Sew to Grow Patterns. She's designed a really lovely range of fabrics that are coming in October, especially for our spring summer release. So there will be a couple of drill fabrics in that range that will be just so perfect for bag making. Another really exciting thing we're getting in is African wax prints. I have been doing a lot of research and I've learned so much about the history, the culture behind the prints. I've got a delivery on its way now. So hopefully by next week we'll have those. And not only can you sew beautiful clothing with African wax prints, they're also fabulous for bag making as well. So that's really exciting. It's something I've been wanting to get in for some time now. And yeah, the prints are just really, really incredible. So I can't wait to show you the colours that we've chosen in the prints. So yeah, so you'll see the patterns come like this. You've got your little supply notes on the back. You've got your pattern inside. The maker's tote looks like a fabulous one for all the makers out there, for the artists, for the knitters, for the crafters. We've tried to make sure that we've gotten all their patterns in because we know how popular they are. The hillside tote is another one that is fabulous. If you are after the backpacks, I know Phoebe is a big backpack fan. The Sand Hill is another great backpack pattern. We've got the Firefly tote. That's a really lovely looking bag. And I think that is an art gallery fabric they've got on the front there. So you can do mix and match of print and plain canvases, which works really well. The Yarrow is a nice little wrist strap little bag if you wanted to put your phone and some cards in. That's a great one to hang onto the wrist. And the Harrelson, I really like the look of that. And I was saying to my youngest daughter, Lily, she needs a little crossbody bag for when she goes out shopping to keep everything contained. That would be a wonderful one to make. So you might see me doing some bag making in the not too distant future. So yeah, head on over to the new arrivals section on the website and you'll see our new bag patterns, and they've already started to sell, which is fabulous. So there must be a lot of fans of Noodlehead patterns out there, which is great. Also, Dorada Davies patterns, we're restocking the Culmy bag. There's a lot of her patterns on their way. So I hope you've enjoyed our latest new arrivals that are all in store. Don't forget the Emerald City Bespoke boxes are launching at 7 p.m. Sunday the 8th here. I'm very happy to combine any of these new fabrics with a box if you're after both to save on postage. We love being able to combine orders for you guys. I have yet to do photography of my latest makes. That is coming next week. I'm going to be able to do a lot more sewing heading into the beautiful spring season. I've got lots of plans. Another exciting bit of news is our next deluxe box, which will be our Christmas box in November. We are so lucky to be able to be presenting an Australian artist, especially fabric textile design artist. We've been able to get her fabric for the Christmas box in November. We're going to have 3 different boxes, which is very exciting. 3 different fabrics and different gifts. So it's going to be very hard to choose, but if you don't want just one, you can get each one if you want that. But we are so excited to be able to work with as many Australian artists as we can. We just think it's a fabulous way to showcase their designs and get them out there into the world. Have a wonderful week. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite fabric was today, maybe even what you think about the new bag making patterns. I would love to hear what you're making as well, and I'll catch up with you all very shortly for some new sewing inspiration. Take care, happy sewing. We'll see you all next week. Bye for now.